Welcome to Stone Cold Classics, and today we've got another little cute car. This is a 1984 Fiat 126 Brown. Now, I believe, not an expert in these cars, but I do believe that the brown refers to the colour of the interior, which we'll show shortly. This is a UK car, right-hand drive, and it's a Polish-built car. We've been told by experts that it would have Fiat stamped on the engine if it was an Italian-built car. It doesn't. It has made in Poland on the various components, so we're going to say it's a Polish-built car. It has been fully restored. It's not got an awful lot of history with it. The people who owned it, it was like a little old man, and the guy bought it, restored it, kept it in his collection, sold it to the guy we bought it from, who just was Polish and just loved it. It's almost, I think for the Poles, this is a car, this is like the Fiat, the Mini to us, the Polski Fiat. So iconic little car for people from certain different countries. So yeah, very high quality and expensive restoration. The paint is fabulous on this car, inside and out. So obviously the doors, insides of the doors are a body colour, and that's all been painted as well. So nothing's been masked and left, it's all been painted. We'll show you some more details shortly. I'll talk you through what we've done to it, because when we got it, it's a super thing, not really been used an awful lot, and has needed a couple of jobs. So what we've done, new brakes, front brakes were pretty poor, so there's new brake cylinders in there. There was an advisory at the MOT, it's not on the MOT, but the MOT advised that the steering column was knocking, which it is on lock. So we've got a new steering column going in the car. We have done various cosmetic things, biggest being the windscreen. Someone had scratched it internally, so we've sourced windscreen from Rio Cambio in the UK, and the rubber as well. And a really great guy called Russ fitted it for me the other day. So it's nothing like a new windscreen, it's just like looking through fresh air. It's wonderful when they've got no chips or scratches on them. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? It's like brand new. We have interior wise replaced the gear stick because that was all worn. We've got new mats in the car. We put a new aerial on it because that was broken. There's a new aerial, new wing mirrors because they were just a little bit scruffy, because whoever restored it, exterior wise, bought new handles, new vents, new fuel cap, new side trims, new bumpers, new lights, but they hadn't done the aerial and the wing mirrors, strangely. I think they weren't bad, it was just, you know, when everything else is perfect, it's silly to leave these things. We have put a new battery in it because the battery that was in it wasn't quite right. Period correct number plates had funny 3D things on it, which I didn't like at all. It didn't come with a spare wheel and tyre, so we have added in, it's not in the car at the moment because the tyre's here, but the wheel's on its way. So that's been done as well. What else? A couple of electrical gremlins are still on the car as we speak, but hopefully once this video goes live, they'll be dealt with. We've got a, you can see, I'll show you, an oil light on the car that as soon as you start it up goes. It shouldn't be on. We've got a live fuel gauge, which I don't believe is right, so we think we might have a live ignition somewhere. One of the side lights isn't working, bulbs are fine, so there's an electrical gremlin there. Let's have a look in here, because this is where most Fiat's 126s get let down. Engine bays can just look really scruffy, but look at this. The engine's been out, rebuilt, and the engine bay's been repainted along with the back of the engine cover. Often things that are missed or left or not bothered with, and this car has been done, and just doesn't it look great? It really is nice. Comes with a couple of extra fuel filters because there was some crap in the tank a few years ago, and that's been cleared out now. You must run this car on E5. We had some E10 in it, and it did not like it one little bit when we got it, so we filled it up with E5, and now it drives like a little sewing machine. So must have the correct fuel in this car. Let's pop the front because That is equally as nice. Clamshell bonnet, which lifts from the back. So there's the battery was in it was wrong way round, and it didn't have that clamp in it. So we've fixed that. This should have like a plastic cover on it, which we do have. It's not in the greatest of condition, so we've taken it out for the time being. Spare wheel will go in there, wheel and tyre, brand new tyre. There's your little bag for your water, for your windscreen. And yeah, she's very solid and rust free and well painted everywhere, which is just lovely to see. Must have cost an awful lot of money. We've got pictures of the restoration, and there was usual rust around the windscreen. It wasn't that bad considering for one of these, but all that's been cut out and redone. So it's a really rock solid little car. Let's have a look inside. That's the original sticker on the back. We actually got this car from near Wantage, so it's always been around that way. It's always been a local car. It's Oxfordshire, and so are we. So it's always been in this neck of the woods. Brand new mats in the car. Seats are in good condition. Rear seats are in good condition as well. Let's pop that. There we go. It's had a headliner, which I'm not sure is the correct colour, but it might be the only one you can get now. But it's a new one in great condition. There's that new gear stick. It's really nice. This comes with a radio. The aerial was not plugged into it. It is now. I don't think that helps an awful lot because it's not the greatest. But there's a little speaker there, so you can play your tapes if you want to. This car is reading 18,109 miles. We have no idea if that's correct or not. It kind of doesn't matter because it's been restored to wonderful condition. Like I said, if you see, the doors have been painted too. So often these bits that are left, people only do the outside, but the whole of the inside of the car where it's metal and painted has been done and looks great. I think there's the option, there's the option there probably for rear seat belts if you want to put them in. Currently there are none. Let's see if I've got the key in my pocket. Hopefully I have. Let's have a look. Let me start her up. No, I don't. I don't have the key in my pocket, so I won't start her up in this video. I'll do it in another one. So I'll put 2 videos on the website, and you can see the car start up. It has been started this morning, so it's not cold. It does start nicely though, but we've run her up to temperature just because we was going down the road earlier. And yeah, so there she is, the Fiat 126. Honestly think you'll struggle to find a nicer one. It really is a lovely little car. The attention we got driving this back is quite incredible. People smiling and waving, and the amount of people whose mums had one of these when they were kids, and you know, and remember them really quite fondly. I think at the time they might have been a bit embarrassed, but they remember them quite fondly. So there's a new generation of people who are nostalgic towards these as opposed to Fiat 500. So I mean, this is effectively a Fiat 500. If you've seen our video for our Auto Bianchi, which is in the archive, it is mechanically and the way it starts, the levers on the floor, it's all really similar. All really similar tech. Only really changed when the Biz came out with the Lancia engine. So this is sort of proven technology. But yeah, so these were sort of the forgotten Fiat, but now I think people are really starting to enjoy them. For prices, go to the website. StoneColdClassics.com, and on the website there'll be loads of pictures and a full description. So if you like this car though, please get in touch. It's 07711 645 465, or drop me a message. Thank you for watching. If you like this car and others like it, then check out our archive. There's lots of videos to watch, and like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.